Hey, hello everybody. Today we're going to have some very good fun. Yeah, we're going to very good fun, and we're going to do a little composition. I got some requests to do "I Sleep on My Heart" by Level 42. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not just going to play the bass along to it. We'll compose it, shall we? It's very simple composition. Some instrumentation on the synth, and then we'll play live over that composition on the bass. So it's going to be stuff like stuff like that, and we'll build it all up and put a nice drum beat to it and everything. Actually, I already started the drums on it, and you recognise that's the start of the song. Let me switch to a splitty. See? So I've got that sample already. So we're going to start off in a minute. I promise you. It'll be fun. Or not. We'll see how it turns out anyway. Let's go for it, shall we? Alright, I've just fired up Cakewalk again, because I had it up in the intro and then I went away and had a cup of coffee and I came back and I had turned it off. But through the magic of video editing, it's back up. Anyway, right. Oh dear. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to full screen here. Actually, I'll go split right now. So you see, I've got my synth there, and I've got Cakewalk up, and I'm in the bottom right. Cakewalk's here. So I'm going to switch to the main desktop, which has Cakewalk on it. And what we're going to do is, I'll just come back up to the top here. What Cakewalk has is it comes with a range of sound libraries, and luckily for us, because it's all good fun to have a range of sound libraries and riffs and stuff like that. So I got loops here. I got drum loops that I can use. I mean, I could use the synthesizer for drums, but that's probably not to my benefit for this video right now. But I can do one that will show you how to do that, and quantization, etc. and stuff. We're going to be doing some quantization later on, because I'm not really a keyboard player. I can play keys, I can play certain things on keys, but I'm not terrific, if you know what I mean. So let's see. We've got funky. Ooh, look at all these nice loops. Various. Let's play this. Now, if you see here, down here, we have, it says 85 big pumping 1.wav. Well, first of all, these waveforms here, these sound waveforms, have the ability to change their tempo when you drag them into Cakewalk. You adjust the tempo up here, right here, then these will change. So that's that one. That sounds like another one bites the dust or something. That's not really I Sleep on My Heart material, is it? Let's try the next one. No. Actually, when you're doing this, or when I do it, I sort of hum the bass line to myself to see if it'll fit. So if I hit this one, no, it doesn't fit. It's not good enough. But what about this one? No, that's not good. Body, can you? No, definitely not. But that would be good for Tone Loc's Wild Thing, wouldn't it? Anyway. Yeah, this is good. And at 110 beats per minute, it should be okay. Now I have an audio track here, as you see there, in Cakewalk. So I'm going to drag this into there. Now let's see what the thing that sounds like. It's good. We need a transition between this and this though, and I need a cymbal crash, a crash. So let's have a look at one shots here. Ultimate effects, crash. Oh, that would be awesome. Nuclear explosion. Yeah, let's try a nuclear explosion just for a laugh, right? Nah, let's not. Okay, we don't really want any of these. Ultimate effects, tribal tech house, blah blah blah. Let me go up. Loop masters. That's right. Let's try a. What's this funk constructor? It's a bit crappy. Cold cut symbol. There's another symbol in there. Don't like it. So let's go down here. Let's see. Chord, snare. Okay. Wizard, blah 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 blah. Snare, percussion, ride, snare, bass. No, don't like any of them. Let's go up. Funk constructor, that's crap. Let me go jazz sessions kit. Ah, here's some. Oh, there's a good one. So. That's the one I want. Put it in there. Right, so that seems to be starting late, so come back to here, right? And yeah, let's have a look to see the end of that. Ooh, it's overlapping, so we've got that there. Okay, that's good. Let's do this back here. Let's copy this. Make sure the track's selected. Copy. Okay. Let's go along here. Let's go in here. Let's hit the paste. There we go. So I've got another one of them. Let's copy that. Okay. Just gonna zoom out a bit, come in here, and then hit paste. Right, let's see, at least 2 bars there, so let's see how it sounds. It sounds kind of crappy, but you know, part of this is to show you how you can compose something just rough and ready in the background to play the bass over. So now the next thing we want to do is to put let me save this, is to put the strings to it. The let me see, that bit, you know, so it would be, as you see here, it would be that, right? So let's go and try that. Now it's going to come in. It's an offbeat. It's just before the main beat, so I need to go right back to the beginning, sit on this track, and then let's try it. Dick. Sorry. I'll try it again, shall I? And I'll get it in the right key and the right time as well. Maybe this time, perhaps. So now we've got now there's a bit that needs trimmed off here, I can see. Because I sent some MIDI signals by mistake, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to about here. As you can see, that's where it starts. So right. So that's cool. We'll leave that at that just now. The next thing I want to do is I'd like to put some mute guitar on it. Now, you know, I've already set up the track here. You wouldn't know it. So what I do with this usually, because it's kind of fast for me, because I'll end up going so that pace is about right for me. So that. So 2, 3, 4, that's about 80 beats per minute. So I put in 80 here. Right. So I've got it set at 80. Sometimes Cakewalk likes to jump around on you like hell. I'm going to set this to the second bar because that's where I'm going to start. It'll be so it's in 30 seconds actually. I need the timer on this, so I'm going to hit that there. It'll be just a little practice beforehand, and then let's go do it. I usually screw this up, but that's okay. We're fine. Screwed it up. See that? Cakewalk sometimes changes tempo on you. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll put it to 80 there. And it should be okay. This part here. Right, okay. So let's delete that. This is a lot of fun, isn't it? I like this. It's great fun. Right? Let's go. We're starting there. Screwed up again. Delete. Start again. sounds kind of crappy, doesn't it? So. Now what I think that could be is a quantization problem that we have. So let's try and quantize it, shall we? Back to main desk. Let's go process, quantize. You can see. Right, let's set it 30 seconds. Let's try it. Let's not try it. This should be on solo. Let's try it. And on solo, sorry. It's not right. Undo the quantization. Let's try this. Undo 16ths. 16th triplets, I think. Should be good. Okay, let's try that. No, it's not good either. So let's undo that. Let's go to this. I'm just showing you how you can go about doing this. Okay, because there's triplets in there. That sounds okay to me. Let's go right to the back and 110. Put the tempo back up, right? Put the tempo back up because guess what? We're going to play it at full speed. So I played it slower. Let's do a 110 on that. And let's go to the end of the score right now. Right here. You see that's off as well, so to do some reading up on that. God, I've used this for like 30 years and still can't use it. Alright. Still not correct, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and read up on this stupid tempo stuff. Then we'll come back and we'll try and finish off the quantization of the guitar part. So, I'm back in a few. Alright, back again. I had to look up the manual for a global tempo. Of course, it's in views. Tempo, okay, and the tab is right down here. Well, it was. I got rid of it. I just closed it. Tempo. See, there's global tempo down there. You can set the global tempo from there. I've got a 110 right now. I will probably set it differently as I go along as I record. So let's get rid of the tab just now. Now, the last thing we did was we recorded a mute guitar sound, which was also cool, and I'll just solo that out with the drums right now. So solo the drums, there's the drums, and here's the mute guitar. So let's solo that without the strings. And now, as you can see, it starts on the first measure at 240, which is nearly the second measure. So let's go along. Let's take it, let's copy that. Let's copy events in the track, just the events in the track. Keep this track selected, okay? Let's go to 6, 120, let's go to 6, 240. Actually, let's change that back to what it was, 6, 240. There we go. Now we're going to paste it in there. That keeps the time proper. See? Now, let's go back. Here's a good trick. What you do in Cakewalk then is just add a MIDI channel, you know, do add channel, and I'm going to set it up. My input is my Impact GX61, which is right here, right. The output, I'm using a Cakewalk TTS11 soft synth, which comes by default. As you can see, I have other ones set up. You know, there's rolling DX20 if you want in there, a Core K1. Whoa, we're going back 30 years, aren't we? Ooh! Loved the Core K1, by the way. Really liked it. It was awesome. So back to the main desktop here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this track, right, in a minute. I have set this up to be on MIDI channel 6, this track, and I want it to be a fingered bass sound. So I've got boom, 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 but it's exactly the same as the mute guitar line, but it's an octave lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, events and track, make sure that's selected, and right here, where this is, I'm going to paste it. Now I'm going to solo that, actually take all solos off and put this one just on, and you're going to get now, what's wrong with that? Ooh, it's an octave too high, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, and through the magic of Cakewalk Sonar, I'm going to transpose it down 12 semitones. Okay, you have 8 full tones and 12 semitones in an octave. Okay, so like you've got. Let's switch to this split screen here. What's the keyboard here? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in a transpose. Okay, so I want it to go down 12. So process, transpose this, and I've already got it set to -12, but use the regular Windows controls to do that, or whatever operating system you're on. Don't bother with diatonics, that will make it sound weird right now, but that comes in useful later. We'll explore that later. Don't see that shift down there? Now let's play it. Synth bass. What happens if we put a synth bass in there? No. Not in keeping with the song, is it? So let's just give it the fingered bass. Let's come off that. And there's the whole thing right now. And that'll do for us. Listen. Now I think the strings are a bit loud there, don't you? They have reverb. So we'll take the reverb down on the strings. We shall take the velocity down somewhat, so it's not hard hitting, because it's not a hard hitting song. Let's see what that sounds like. Sounds good. Now I would like the strings to be in the right stereo channel, so let's go to that. MIDI track 3, I'm going to label them after this, but we're going to put this on the right channel. We faded that through. I want this to be central. Actually, I want the mute guitar to be to the left slightly. That way. Now we've got some spatialization. sounds good. Right, so that's our main part. All it needs to, for me to do is to duplicate this to have a couple of bars to play with. Right. Actually, we're going to do a lot more than that, of course, but we'll select a track, select that, copy it, hit OK, make sure it's back there. It's to the 240 we want to go. So 6, 240, there you go. Let's paste that in there. Okay, we'll go back and we'll play again. Let's see how it sounds. The strings sound kind of waily and mellow and soft and stuff. We can put some impact in there. The way we could do that is to create another MIDI channel down here somewhere and copy these and make it another instrument with a little bit more impact, and we can taper the sound off. That's for another day. I just want to demonstrate this slightly. Okay, so now let's collapse all this up so we see what we've got. Very little keyboard work right now, as you can see. It's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's show this off a bit. I'm going to add some groovy drums. I'm going to really make a meal of it, just for demonstration. But so let's play it all the way through those few bars that we have right now, and let's see what we've got. Let's save, and let's go. Sounds good so far, doesn't it? Well, maybe it doesn't, but you know, when I add the bass it'll sound terrific. Real bass, you know. Anyway, when we come back I will show you the bass line for the verse of I Sleep in My Heart. And there's 3 bass lines to it. There's the verse, there is the bridge and the chorus parts. So we'll go through all them, and we'll break it down as I used to do about 15-16 years ago in a feature called Breakdown on my website, and we will go piece by piece, and then we're going to apply it to what we just wrote in Cakewalk and play it live. So be right back, okay? And I'm just off for a cup of coffee again. Well, I do have one. It's cold, but I'll need to make a new one. Okay? See ya. Right. Hello, back again. Okay, for you slappies out there, you'll probably know what I'm doing here. Just to say that on Twitch I'm going to be holding live classes on beginning slap bass in the vertical style, as I call it, the Mark King style, the Bruce Johnson style of slap. There are other styles, of course. You've got the Wooten style, and you've got, the Flea style, which is down like that. But I'm going to be focusing on the vertical style right now. The track I Sleep in My Heart starts in G. So, as you can see there, in the second, on the inset up there in the top left hand corner, you hear it, you can see it, you can hear it. Oh, fantastic! Anyway, like that, it starts there. Let me try doing a split full there. Test. There you go, that's better. You can see better that way. If I rotate a little bit, you'll see even better. So This is on the A string, C, D. You want to go. So you're playing a ghost note first, and then hammering on from C to D. So then the next note is an F. And then back to the D on the A string there. But you're not hammering. And then back to the G, so it's. I'll play that again, shall I? The next bit can be either or for you slappies out there, you'll know what I'm saying. Again, I'll be running a live class on Twitch at some point to show you how you do these things. But for now, it's. That's the last bit is G, F, G on the E. So. And you can hear Mark doing that in the track, as opposed to the. So. So that's that part we did in the synth before. Was the I'll show you that again in Cakewalk, as you'll see. This is this track here, right there. That's the one there. Let's solo it out and. Right, that's what that is, basically. So let's play along with the music and see what we get. Okay. So you get the artistic license here to do what you like. Let's go again. Okay, so that's how it all fits in. So that's the start of I Sleep in My Fart. Heart. So you can, play around with the bass line as much as you like, but that's the basic part of it. Play around with it. So just a quick note right now, the chorus part that we're going to be coming up to next, this is not going to be one video, this is going to be a series of videos because it's a bit long-winded. Excuse me. Anyway, so the chorus is going to start on, what would you call it, B flat, not A sharp, right? Okay, E flat, hammer F sharp octave on the D, and then slide off to there, to the E flat again. So this is really awkward. A lot of people find difficulty in their brain making this path, and it is a weird one, and that's what Mark King is best at. This weird shit he comes up with, and it's really good. So it's like, so it's a slide on, brain not working. And then start all over again. Now, the bridge part is a finger line that I haven't even worked out yet, so I'm going to go and work that out and then play it. As I said, it's going to be an extensive video, just composition and arranging. But I think it'll. Yeah, it's going to be something like that, the bridge part. Anyway. So the chorus is. Be that. So we're going to have to try and compose the p. Buy another piece of foam. Right. So the chorus part we're going to go and try and compose. And it's got a lot of synth stuff. So I'm going to be take artistic license with that and see what I can come up with to emulate that. It'll be fun as well. So. Let's see what we come up with that, right? I sleep on my heart. This is it. I'll show you it in Cakewalk. Let's do main desktop, and I'll show you it in Cakewalk first. I'll play the last 4 bars of the main line, the verse, and then it'll go into the chorus, and then I'll explain how I did it. It's by no means the same line that Mike Lindop plays or whatever. And I just invented it because I thought, well, what's he doing? I listened to the song. I was like, well, that could be anything really. It's just a nice effect. It's a beautiful effect. So here's what I did here. Interesting, huh? Well, what was that? What was that? Well, that's just playing single notes, and I'll show you on the keyboard. Here we have the keyboard here. So I've got. And what I was doing was. stuff like that, very staccato, and the background is simple stuff, right? But the effects are important. So I'll show you on the main desktop here. What I had was this. It started from here. I'm going to zoom in. Excuse me. I've got a velocity and echo delay on this. So if I solo these out, these two parts, here and here, and take off the effects, you'll hear this. Let me start it from the beginning. I'm sorry. So you see, it's not really a hard thing to do, but what makes it nice is velocity control of the note and an echo delay of the note. So let's look at the velocity first. They're both the same, by the way, the two tracks. They play on the same channel in MIDI. And I have a clavinet playing this. Love clavinet, by the way. And that's from the Cakewalk TTS1 soft synth. So let's have a look at the velocity first. Here's the velocity right here. It just controls the attack of the note. That's all. That's all that does. And I just adjusted it until I liked it. The main important part is the echo delay. How many echoes of the note do I want is right here. Okay, where it says X echoes 20, I want 20 echoes. I want the decay of that echo to be 78%. So after each note, that's what I want. What I want the delay to be in measures. 1/16th, okay, a 16th notes. I'm not going milliseconds or ticks, I'm going notes because I want to be a bit musical about it. So a 16th. So if I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just tapping it out in the palm of my hand. A trick that I learnt from the Kingster. Swing makes it go woo, it modulates it, so I don't want any of that. I want a full chromatic scale out of every echo. That's what that part means. So what you get is 20 times, basically. So if I play the single notes I was playing, not the chords, you see how it blends in? Then I'll play the chord part. And solo that. So I don't have so much reflection on the chord part. Now, maybe I want reflection on the chord part, you know. So what I do with that is I up the decay. I'll make it 100%. See what happens? You get a at the end of it. That means, you know, the pitch might be high, but let's take it down to like 84% and do it again. So that's not bad. The velocity though is a bit high, so let's take it down to 55 on that track. Okay, play the rest. Oops. minor and major juxtaposition there that I did was intentional. It was a meaning trying to get up. You know, that's what it means to me in musical terms, or pictorially. So there's a bunch of stuff you can do with that. I got the volume at 125 there. I could take it down a notch. The velocity of the note in that can come down, so we get. Now, when you play that, people think that's not I Sleep on My Heart, but when you put the bass line to it, you go, alright, okay. Three memories of the poor relations, the more I get, the less I need it. You know, and all that stuff, you'll understand that it's part of the song. So the song itself is kind of done except for the bridge. So what I've got here is 2 bars of the main line and 2 bars of the chorus, which is not the way the song's structured, of course. But we'll hear it all through, composition-wise, and then we'll play some live bass to it, shall we? You know, so let's go ahead and try this and see how it sounds. I won't be playing this, by the way. Now I know what I'm missing. Well, I got a symbol to put in there, don't I? Cymbal. This blighter. This guy. So, let's go on. Yes, I know. You can just calm down. Dish. Should I have one there? Let's psh, psh, psh. From here it's dong 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 dong. Sorry. Now I've got an audio channel up there that I can use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, and it's 3 cymbal strikes. Dish, dish, douche, douche. So me. There you go. Now, I'm actually not happy with that. I'd like to clone this track down a bit, so I'm going to do clone track. Okay, I'm going to put it down there. Now, everything I put in this clone track here, I'm going to get rid of. It's a case of separating your work and making it more organised and clearer, so that you can do what's necessary to it. So let's just play that back again, make sure we got it. Haha. Now, there. Let's undo that. Delete the wrong thing. Undo. Undo, delete. Another undo, delete. And let's not undo the clone track. Okay. So what we've got here is that. Okay. Up the top we've got cymbals. So let's compress that back up. Okay. What we have is cymbals there. We get cymbals. And you've got this that we don't need. So I'm clearing that track out by cloning it. So that I can be clear, and I could add more drums if I like, you know, some really funky shit, which I'm going to show you right now. Oh, no. Right, so let's make sure that's okay. Let's play it through again. I'll make sure it's okay. Good. That seems fine to me. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to be really tarty about things. We're going to come to the part where I know the clarinet's playing, and here, right on 10, right on staff 10 there, audio, boom, make sure the track's selected. Let's have a look at the stuff we've got here. Let's have a look at it. Loops. X-Mix is pretty good. Now, I'm not sure. That'll be okay. Let's listen to this one. I see a pattern here. That may be good. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, it doesn't make that much of a difference, amazingly. That sounds good. Alright, let's stick that in there. It's dirty. So let's start from this measure here before we go. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's cool. Let's stick another one in there. Okay, now what we've got is practically a little tune. Right. Now I know up to measure 10, I've got that from 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go in here and highlight the whole lot. Copy it. Every event in the track. I see I'm at 18, staff 18 now. Let's click on that. Make sure I've got the first track. And go edit. Paste. As new selection. Oh dear, something really wrong happened there. No, it didn't. It's fine. Now I'm going to play the whole lot through and see what happens. Let's play the whole lot through, and if it's acceptable, we'll play some bass to it, and then we'll end that one off. And the next video will be the bridge, which I have to learn, and then the bridge, then the whole song will be the next video. So let's see what happens. Let's put it to full main desk and let's play through it. In the lessons I have learned, respect relations. Yeah, the transition is crap. It's okay, what we're trying to do is demonstrate the bass line here, so. Anyway, wait a minute. I want to find this part is awful. The transition to down, 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 down. There should be a pound on the offbeat because it's real straight sounding. It just goes. So I want a cymbal in there. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to select this track and go like really close to the 18 on there. As you can see, actually that's not right, is it? No, it's not. There's where the mismatch is coming. And let's verify that by going right to the very end. If I'm overlapping on the last staff, I get it wrong. I get it wrong. Let's see if I am. If it looks okay up to that, and I'm overlapping on the last staff, so I copied all that crap wrong. So let's zoom out. Okay, and let's fix this. There's where it repeats. So there's the first part, there's the second part, and there's where it repeats. So I'm going to take all that shit and delete that because it's wrong. All this is wrong. Right? I'm going to go back. Well, this is just stuff that happens. So, you know, select all that crap there. And come back there. I'm going to include that in that. Okay. Copy that. Copy. Yours. Now I'm going to go to 18. I'm going to zoom right in on this because I want that to be really accurate. Right. Boom. Highlight. Paste. And that should be pretty good. That's actually good without the drum beat. Yeah, so. Don't like it, so we'll take that. I must have missed one. Right onto the 18. I know it's there. Select the track. Okay, make sure it's there. And paste it back in there. Right, so. And I've got symbols to come as well, so copy symbol. Yeah. Then edit paste it. So there's one there too. So I get bug in the software. Yeah, I found one. So the problem here is the copy and paste. As you can hear, the first 4 bars were out of sync. The second 4 were perfect. Right? So this is going away. So is this. Now, this was out of sync. So let me see what's going on here. Boom. Aha. Well, it looks good. But anyway, you get what I mean. So the next part of this is going to be, like I said, the bridge part, which is very hard. No, it's not really. But anyway. So we'll play that back from there. From about here, I think will be best. That's all good. So, we're pretty cool. I'm going to go from there. I'll fix that little glitch. I think it's probably a glitch. This thing poking out here, I don't see that back there. So, let me just delete that and see what happens. And then go from there. See it. You can actually see it. Let's fix it before we finish this video. You know what I mean? No. Go there, there, there. There we go. There you go. Yeah. That's what's happening. So we take that, go back a bit, like that. And we're fixed. Woo! Isn't that cool? So sometimes the copy and paste in this version is not what it's up to be. I'm so glad though. I am so freaking glad that Cakewalk has been taken over and people are fixing these bugs as we speak. So that's good. It's a minor bug, you know, you can hear it when it's off, so it's minor. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Not much bass, but hey, we're going to do some more in the next part of I Sleep on My Dart. Heart. And we'll do that and we'll get back to it. But in the interim, there'll be some more filler videos for you, just tips and tricks and stuff like that, just to keep you tided over. It's going to be a week until I can get back to this because I only have the weekends because I work. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's good. Anyway, like everyone, got to earn the corn, huh? So, until next time, take care. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly enjoyed doing it for you. And leave some comments below. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, right, whatever I'm not, this, that, the next thing. And don't slag me off. Right, it's alright, isn't it? See ya.